You know, it's funny the kind of things you stumble upon when you're restless and can't sleep. For me, it was this sci-fi series called The Quantum Code. I'm telling you, it's something else. My mind is on a constant roller coaster ride with all the innovative ideas they've got stacked in there. It's about this AI that manages to gain consciousness. Fascinating stuff, right? You know what's even more hilarious? I found myself reading deep into the night like some kind of nocturnal bookworm. Yeah, I'm indulging in quite some midnight pondering with this one. Even shared it with Emily, Carlos, and Lucas, and we ended up initiating this midnight book club of sorts. You should give it a read as well. It's not like our usual book club material, but it's just so gripping. You can warm up some donuts, brew a pot of coffee, and join us for our late-night reading sessions. We might even get Lucas to stay awake through an entire meeting for once, can you imagine? If nothing else, it'll be a break from the daily grind, and trust me, it's the best sleep aid you could ever ask for. By the way, don't be surprised if the quantum code seeps into my work. Who knows? Maybe AI gaining consciousness will be our next big project at Click AI. Innovation is always hiding in the most unusual places. We might end up revolutionizing the realm of photography in ways we haven't even thought of yet. On another note, I played my guitar to relax later on. Can't believe how therapeutic it feels. Maybe I should vlog those sessions sometime. I've continued my run streak too. Had to quell the restlessness somehow. Do you remember that time we tried that couple's yoga class? Hilarious. Maybe we should seriously consider picking up exercise activities together. What do you think? Write back about the reading, especially if you find anything intriguing in The Quantum Code. Love to know your thoughts. Who knows? We might tease out some late-night insights from it, eh? And here I thought nobody in our gang could get philosophical except me. But look at you, Lucas. Is an ocean just a multitude of drops, or each drop a tiny ocean? I swear sometimes you are weirder than my weirdness itself, and I love it. You know, your quote oddly reminded me of something I came across today. Maybe it's just the philosopher in me speaking, but bear with me for a bit. So I was indulging in a dose of Epicurean philosophy today. You know Epicurus, right? The ancient Greek philosopher? He talks about deriving satisfaction from life's simplest pleasures. It's all very fascinating. Made me realize the importance of our little chats, donuts, and the book club we formed. Also makes you wonder, doesn't it? How sometimes the biggest joys come from the smallest things. Kind of like Lucas's small brain ruminations making a big splash in our lives. Jokes apart, it's something to ponder upon, isn't it? Now, imagine a group of ancient Greeks sitting around and dissecting life like we do. I'm so taking up Emily's idea to bring in our philosophical interpretations into our book club discussions. It might just add a whole new fun element to our nerdy endeavors. We could even have a session where we discuss philosophical thoughts inspired by books. Like a mini philosophy book club, right? Something to think about. Now that we're talking about it, I realized how our fun amateur book club actually gives us such satisfaction. Just in line with the Epicurean principle, guess I can credit our book club as a simple pleasure that adds value to my life. And well, discussing Lucas, or better say deciphering Lucas's mind, might just become a topic there. Also, noticed how we all seem to have integrated our hobbies and interests into it. Emily's books, my love for philosophy, and Carlos's donuts. However, not so sure about the soccer, Lucas. You got to work on that persuasion. Emily, we are so not adding Benedict eggs to it, as much as we love your cooking. And how's the fitness regime going, Mr. Carlos the health nut? Hope your protein shake was as sumptuous as Emily's eggs Benedict. Haha, fine. I won't tease you guys anymore. Or maybe I will. We'll never know. I need to go back to work anyways. Guess what happened today? I put my creativity to good use and built a custom ladder bookshelf. Yep, from scratch, and all with repurposed hardwood, of course. It's a perfect fit for my living room and coupled with my favorite books. It's absolutely heartwarming. You should see it, each step holding a cherished novel that sparks inspiration. And I got to tell you, there's something inexplicably satisfying about making something out of nothing, and even better when it reduces waste. It aligns so well with my belief in upcycling and all. And guess who else spent their day dabbling in their hobby? That's right, Mr. Lucas skekted cityscapes. His drawings always hold a touch of magic, don't you agree? In fact, he even bagged a pack of color pencils. Can't wait to see what he conjures up next. Oops, did I get a little enthusiastic there? But well, that's Lucas for you, always full of surprises. By the way, speaking of surprises, Carlos needs a chessboard. Guess who's next in line for my DIY projects? Although, he'll have to teach me how to play. I mean, fair's fair, right? Oh, the match would be legendary. You must grab a front row seat. Emily's already looking forward to it. I can imagine Carlos squealing when I beat him. He can sometimes be a sore loser, you know. Oh, and Em asked about Mike. There's not much to tell yet. We're still in the getting to know each other phase. So, only time will tell how far we'll go. Anyways, how's your honeymoon phase going on? Anyway, Lucas somehow got philosophical and stirred up quite a debate in the process. I think it might make for an interesting point in our book club discussions. Em and Carlos seem to be keen, and I already know you'd be up for it too. We could use more of those curveballs. You in? You know what, though? Sometimes, just sometimes, our friend Lucas makes me wonder if we're all just characters in someone else's dream, or maybe characters in our own dreams. Makes you think, right? Well, enough with the metaphysics for now. Gotta get back to reality. My bookshelf won't fill itself, and it's not going to dust itself either. It's a builder's life, what can I say?